All right, so what is foam rolling? Foam rolling is also known as self-myofascial release, or SMR. Now, fascia is the thin layering over all of our muscles. Now, where that fascia creates the shape of our muscles, and oftentimes it gets very tight because of repetitive movements or repetitive posture, and this happens to, of course, probably all of us. What are the benefits of foam rolling? Now, one of the first benefits is it helps decrease muscle soreness after a workout. When we do a lot of our high or any intensity workouts, honestly, your muscles develop more lactic acid so that your muscles are working more efficiently. Now, this lactic acid buildup in your muscles can just in general cause more soreness. So if you were literally going to be smoothing it out, you're flushing out some of that lactic acid so it can pass through the body. Another reason, a benefit of foam rolling, is that it helps to increase blood flow to your muscles. Now, increased blood flow also helps for increased efficiency and also increased health of your muscles. So the more blood that can flow freely, the better. It also helps to aid in flexibility. Now, foam rolling does not help you automatically to be more flexible every day of your life if you just do it once. Foam rolling is a practice, and that you want to do it as often as needed and as you can so that your muscles can and the fascia can loosen up and start to really allow freer movement within your body. Foam rolling can also help to restore some imbalances caused by overuse or underuse of different muscles. So, just as I previously mentioned, the fascia can bunch up in any sort of places, which would then bring your body into different, more awkward and unnatural positions. Those positions, if you're sitting like this over time, or if your fascia gets really tight in one spot, especially in your hips over time, you might end up walking with a little bit more muscle activation on one side as opposed to the other. This would cause your whole kinetic chain to move a little bit differently, and can over time cause injuries. So this is why we want to foam roll and do it more consciously and more often, adding it to your routine so that we can address some of these imbalances. Okay, when is it most beneficial to foam roll? You can foam roll before your workout, you can foam roll after your workout, but really I like a combination of both. All right, so why do I love foam rolling so much? Besides the immediate gratification, I usually feel a lot of blood rushing through my muscles when I foam roll in really tight spots, but it keeps me in the present moment, and not only in the present moment of just beginning or completing a workout, but in a moment where I can have some awareness of what my body is feeling. Do I feel more mobile? Do I feel less mobile? These are the questions that I like to ask myself when I am foam rolling, and that just helps me to stay more attuned to my body and in the moment of the workout. Foam rolling does not require you to be an expert at each muscle or at foam rolling in general. These are the things I'll show you in the next part. Now, one thing to note about these imbalances is that foam rolling is not going to be the only thing that helps muscle imbalance. Muscle release, mobility, and strengthening. So all of these things together. So foam rolling is not the only answer if you have muscle imbalances. Just want to note that. The last thing is, do not roll through the pain. This is super important. Now, depending on the density of your roller, as well as your experience with it and how sore your muscles really are, you don't necessarily want to feel a 10 out of 10 as far as physical pain. When you are foam rolling, you probably want to stay somewhere between a 5 or a 6, just to make sure that you're not going to further cause any issue or any sort of injury or inflammation that could be avoided. So just be careful and be mindful of how you're feeling.